Alrighty, welcome back to Persona 5. Last time we met in Persona 5. Um, we awakened to Ryuji's persona, and also he discovered that he has the metaverse nav as well. Delete it at once. Joker, you know what it is at this point. Igor has told you like multiple times. So, you know, you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to tell him to delete it. It's not going to do anything to him. Oh, we're back in the Velvet Room. I do like how Joker's eyes open on that little riff, by the way. I do like that. I do like that little detail.
To the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Don't be stupid.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. Your rehabilitation determines if ruin can be stopped. Yet, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. But today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same.
So this is basically where they explain the confidant system, I'm assuming.
Involving yourself with others.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so this is where they discuss how the confidant system works. Basically, you need to hang out with certain people at a certain amount of times, and when their rank goes up, they'll be able to help you a little bit more in terms of. Well, this game introduces confidant bonuses for everybody. Everyone has a little bonus that they give you based on what kind of person they are. So, later we're going to meet a back alley doctor. She's going to actually give us discounts on her items when we go to her shop. Or we're going to meet a weapons dealer. He's going to give us a huge discount and the ability to customize our own guns later on in the confidant stuff. But like Phantom Thieves, they also have their own bonuses. Like they have baton passes, which we'll get into another time. They have the ability to take a fatal blow for you. They also can do follow-up attacks. It just depends. Honest, it just really they all get that. So, and some of the Phantom Thieves also have their own bonuses. Like Yusuke can create skill cards for you if you need them, which I honestly never use because I don't see the practicality in creating a skill card. I never really use it. If I need a skill, I usually just fuse a persona for it. I guess that's just me, honestly. So this is actually a weird one. Igor is the full confidant. Usually it's the Phantom Thieves. Usually it's the team you're a part of. Like in Persona 3 it was C's, and Persona 4 it's the investigation team, but this time around it's Igor.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost.
I guess it's because since this time around you are connecting with each and every individual Phantom Thief one-on-one, it would make sense that, they are... No, do you connect with... You connect with each and every individual investigation team member in 4, don't you? So, that is... So, I guess that's probably another indicator that something's not right for Joker. Yeah, nothing went right for Joker, huh? Didn't even get the right Velvet Room attendance. Oh yeah, today is the volleyball rally. I was right. So for the volleyball rally, I think we get an anime cutscene first off. No, we get an explanation. So what we're going to be doing today is in the volleyball rally, Ryuji and Joker are going to be investigating. We're going to be investigating the abuse case, where essentially we're going to be talking to different injured volleyball students, and they're going to tell us about the abuse. But first, anime!
Man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more. All right.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Don't worry, Ryuji. I'll add her to the harem. I just like imagine Joker has like a list. It's like people to add to harem, and it says on Makoto Haru, and then like scribbled out his Yusuke. It's like, yeah, actually, never mind on Yusuke.
Hey, are you all right? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
Shouldn't it be you doing that? You did hit him in the face.
He'll pay soon enough.
I'm just saying here, shouldn't he be the one taking him? Seriously? You're just, okay. He is an asshole. Like, you know, that's just something you do. You don't just tell someone else to do it. You're the one who hit him in the head. Ugh. So the first one, Ryuji and Joker are going to go together, which I believe is in my class. And this is also where we learn about quick travel. That's it. That's all it is. It's fast travel. Enjoy. It's very limited, though. You can't go to every room. You only go to rooms that are significant to you. So, like, you're not going to go to room 2E because you're not in that class. You're in 2D. I don't even think there is a room 2E. I don't even know. But like, you know, Joker's not gonna, and you know, you're not gonna go to the music room because that's actually weird. There are no clubs in this game. You know, usually there's a club you can join in the Persona games, and then they stop doing that. They just don't do it here. Then again, I do kind of see the justification behind it because since Joker is a very feared person in school, it would make sense that he is also.
Yeah?
That he is also whatchamacallit, that he would not really be welcomed into a club. So he just, you know, you just don't even, they don't even bother giving you the choice because there'd be no point. Oh shit, I forgot it's noon. Okay, I don't know many people who get a freaking leg injury like that in volleyball. I'm talking about the, what leg is that? The right leg? That's corporeal punishment. Yeah, it is. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I may be going crazy here, but wouldn't it make sense that the first year classrooms are on the bottom and then the third year classes are on top? That's just my thing here, because like, you know, 1B on the third floor, that don't make sense.
I can't do it.
Attention, attention, Shadow the Hedgehog's a bit.
Can I talk back?
I'm busy. Why didn't you choose I'm busy? I'm busy looking at this vending machine. It's not taking my dollar.
Like how you were late the
I'm
other
going
day
to
with
change
that
its
guy?
heart.
There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
We met at lunch. I mean, that would be a logical excuse. Yeah, we met at lunch.
I get ya. You're all
Unless
buddy-buddy
none of the
with
classes at the
Kamoshida
same
after
lunchtime.
all.
I'm up here. I don't know. I don't know
What
Japan
have you
school,
been
okay?
doing, Sakamoto?
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
He's beating kids.
You wouldn't get it.
That was a very out of
Anyway,
context
people are
quote.
already talking.
Just, he's
I don't
beating
know what you're trying to
kids.
pull, but
Jesus.
No one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time? We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Okay, you know for a fact it ain't either of any of those except for Mishima.
Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
Oh, that was him.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport. Still,
Then why do you
that doesn't
stay?
explain all
Why
the
do you
other
stay in the
bruises you've got.
sport?
They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
What was that?
Well, Mishima?
Oh, okay. It's
coming
the
to
actual.
practice
Okay.
or not?
I know you guys didn't see it, but my computer just like it went backwards like 5 frames.
You. Any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
You have an amazing spike.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All
You know
these
what?
unsettling rumors are making the students
Screw
anxious after all.
you, man.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get
I'm just trying to be. I'm trying to be civil, and it's just okay. I see how it is.
Unworthy students like yourself
Is
don't
it
have
though?
any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
Is that like the one time we do see that portrait for Kamoshida?
That asshole. He's gonna
He's
pay
still
for
in
this.
earshot. You know that, right?
There's no point. Huh? Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it. This has gotta be a joke. Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it. No, I ain't giving up. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Okay, so I think this is actually the point in time when things kind of are relatively normal in terms of
I should write something.
I don't know what I just did there, but okay. In terms of, this is actually like where we start to learn about daily activities. Nope, I guess not. Because volleyball. Okay, no velvet room. So, um, I think this is like a relatively normal day. We at least learn the flow of school. I might be wrong on this one. I don't think so, because we really don't start getting into free roam until, I think 420. Nice. I might be wrong on this though. I gotta admit, the setup for Kamoshida's Palace is long. Not as long as, is it Okumura's Palace that's the longest? I think it's Okumura's. It's like the structure of each palace is like there's always a point in time when there's literally just like no days where you can hang out with your confidants or do anything except for like 2 things. Because there's usually an exam right after a palace, or excuse me.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball? Uh-huh. That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too? Yeah. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho, are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Dude. Okay, that's great. Just say that. All right. Do those girls just appear out of thin air? This is a magic school. It sucks that Shiho doesn't get a confidant in this game. I would have liked this. I would have liked that. She doesn't even. I mean, well, we're gonna find out why she doesn't get a confidant in about probably 10 minutes, in about 5 minutes.
Okay. Then I'll...
Damn it! What the hell? Is that what it looks like?
Okay, calm down, Ryuji. I'm just asking questions. You know, I wasn't here a minute ago.
At this rate,
And don't beat that vending machine. Hasn't taken my dollar yet.
I
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything? Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but
So yeah,
if
we
do,
have
we'd be
we
seriously
have to
done
choose
for.
both of these
Got any
dialogue
other
prompts,
ideas?
and then the actual one
So
pops
you
up.
wanna tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you.
What?
You say something?
No, I'm the silent protagonist. I don't
Not
talk.
paying me back for helping you.
Black cat.
Voice. Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
So yeah,
Not a cat.
Morgana is a cat.
This is just what happens
in the
when I
real
came to
world,
this
too.
world. It was a lot of trouble.
You're a
finding
cat,
you.
Morgana. Accept it.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Meow.
This is no time to be talking about.
Hey, shut up. I'm Joker.
Having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about.
I think that's actually another thing they bring up again in a later part. Is after this palace, there's an exam period, and I think one of the one of the answer choices you can choose is literally meow, but I might be wrong on that.
Attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Quiet down.
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey, how dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happened.
Okay, so my question is, I probably can get a pretty good answer on this later on. At the end of the game, Morgana's portrait changes to be a cat, you know, a realistic cat, not like what we're seeing now. But throughout the entire game, this is when Morgana's portrait,
For real? He's gonna turn
even in the
good?
real world,
But
is his metaverse portrait. And I just have to ask, why did they do this? Was it mainly because they knew... I feel like maybe this is a simple answer, probably. It's probably a matter of this is the only way they could express emotion with it.
And he'll confess them himself.
Because, you know, a cat is a cat. They don't really express many emotions in terms of
Forget what we did there as well. Not only
facial.
will we be able to bring Kamoshida down,
It would... So, you know, I guess I can see why. Especially, but, you know, also at the same time, though, wouldn't it make sense that... I don't know.
except for the cat
I don't know.
part.
I guess it's just,
So?
you know, because Morgana still has a lot of times where he has to express emotion towards the end of the game
Stealing?
and the beginning of Scramble,
Tell you
actually,
more once you agree to go ahead.
because he is Morgana is in his cat portrait in Scramble.
If you want to help me out, I'll gladly
So,
teach you. What's your
I just
problem?
don't quite.
Alex running dry looking for witnesses.
Excuse me.
Guess we have no choice but to
I just
go
don't quite get why they decided to do a regular cat portrait
Good. Oh,
at the end of the game,
there's
but
one more
do
thing I should tell you.
Morgana's metaverse portrait
Erase a palace, there is no doubt that the
at the
person's
beginning of the
distorted
game.
desires will be
And
erased as well.
I'm assuming it's intentional,
Desires is
honestly,
what we all need
because
in order to survive.
you know,
To sleep,
there is
eat,
no way that
fall
you
in
can do
love,
a Morgana.
those sorts of things.
You can do this by accident throughout the entire game.
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
Oh, so now we're actually learning about how changing
you
hearts
listen to
actually
everything I have to
work.
say first.
Basically, we have to go inside and find their treasure.
Aren't you determined
Once we
enough
do
to
so,
take
we
those
have to
kinds of
steal
risks?
it, and then they will have a change
What
of
do you
heart to
think?
where they'll confess for all their crimes, and all the distorted desires will go away. However, though, we do I'm interested. We do have a chance of
I've come all this
killing
way,
them,
this is what I
and
get.
so
Not like anyone will ever find out.
you know, it's a matter of if we screw up, we kill them. If we don't, they change their heart, they confess
Isn't
to
this your
everything.
only option? I'll come back later. Make sure
Excuse me.
you've made your
I
decision by
am
then.
yawning a lot. They confess to everything,
Man, we're getting
but,
nowhere
you know,
out of nothing. Damn it.
but don't worry, you don't have to worry about accidentally screwing up.
Come on.
It's just a plot thing. There is actually a time, though, where the Phantom Thieves do screw up, even though technically they didn't do it. It's more someone else did it, and accidentally kill somebody. But we won't get into that until way later. So now we're walking home because why not? I mean, maybe we could hang out with a confidant or two that we don't have. Okay, yeah, something shit's about to go down actually. Yeah, this is like the one time you have to walk home, and it's only for story. Why am I talking to everybody? This is like the only time you have to walk home. You have to go to the train because something about this at the station is gonna happen. This is like one of 2 times, I think. There it is.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho.
Who just gets into a fetal position in the middle of the... Okay, I understand. I get it, but still, it's just weird. You'd think she'd have a little control there, but yeah, whatever.
Wait, were you listening?
I'm surprised no one noticed that anyway. I was yes. Yes, Joker. Admit it. Just say you were eavesdropping. You were the one yelling.
No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear?
Something about a teacher?
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Yeah, we're following her. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically where we sort of become friends with On, and so you gotta follow her. Pursue On. That's not a very good objective marker, I'm just saying. It's pretty hard to miss her, honestly. You just follow the general direction she goes. Especially considering she stops running right there. Like, why was she just facing that wall? Like, if I close my eyes, he won't see me.
No. I don't have anything to talk about with you.
Then why did you come here?
Just
Oh,
Thank you
anime
very
cutscene.
much.
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true.
Why do we need an anime cutscene for this?
Now it's him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after.
I'm just saying, like, why do we need a cutscene for this? I'm just asking. Could they not just... Whatever.
If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
Interesting.
What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before. Huh? You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores
Hey, I'm a
me.
Persona protagonist. We're all weird.
Are you really a bad person, as the rumor says? You just don't seem like it.
I'm bad to the bone. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
It's supposed to be a joke.
Ouch.
Kinda
It was a
like
very
my
bad
religious
joke, yes.
exaggerations. You seemed lonely.
Well, my code name is
Don't
Joker.
anymore. You're the same in that
Oh wait, we
regard.
don't have code names yet. Fuck.
Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you.
That's the next part.
Is there
I think.
really no way for me
Is
to
it next
help
part?
Shiho?
It's next part. It's next part.
I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
It could happen.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
You gonna pay for that napkin you ripped? If you have to pay for a napkin, I'd fucking kill myself right there. If I have to pay for napkins, I'd quit life.
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
She didn't even rip it anyway.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
Ooh. Not good. And you can guess what happened from there. The trains were delayed? Some thug was bothering me. Oh, yes. I actually made it Fred sounds like a sentence I fucking say. Ouch. That just hurt a little.
Hey,
Like, come on, it's evening. It's evening. It's not even. You come back after school. Look at that calendar on the top left of the screen. It also tells you it's cloudy. Hate clouds. He deserves it. You just have that one cynical sign in you. It just says, he fucking deserves deserves
You should
death.
write something.
Alright, so I think this is the end of the part, so the next time we meet in Persona 5, we're going to be continuing on with Kamoshida stuff. I believe, actually, we're going back to the palace, and I think we're awakening a new persona for somebody. So see you guys next time for Persona 5, and take care.